Hi, I'm Charlie from CookingSecretsForMen.com, and I'm on special assignment here in beautiful Leland, Michigan. While I'm here, I'm participating in another international collab, The Foods of Pakistan. A dozen or so top-flight YouTube chefs will be preparing some authentic and traditional Pakistani recipes, hashtag Pakistani cuisine. So make sure you check them out. Their information will be below in the description box. Pakistan is officially the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, and it's also the world's 5th largest population, most populous country. India, China, US, Indonesia, and then Pakistan. It borders both India and China, so their foods have aspects of both countries. Unlike other Middle Eastern countries, Pakistani cooking uses a lot of spices, herbs, and seasonings. Garlic, ginger, turmeric, red chili, garam masala are used in most dishes. Pakistani cuisine is, as in the food culture of most Muslim nations, is structured around halal principles, which is, for example, they forbid pork and alcohol consumption in accordance with Sharia law of Islam. So we will stay true to that way of cooking. Today we are making Pakistani Chicken Biryani. We will be using a lot of ingredients common in Pakistan, but we will take some liberties to shorten the prep and cooking times. For instance, instead of using whole spices, cooking them and then grinding them, I'm just going to use already ground powdered spices. I'll marinate the chicken ahead of time so it's ready to be cooked, and a couple other shortcuts. So here's my entry into hashtag Pakistani cuisine. Pakistani Chicken Biryani. We've got some butter and some oil, about a quarter cup of some sort of neutral oil. I'm just using vegetable oil, and 2 tablespoons of butter. So the first thing we have is a couple of chopped onions. Throw those in. And going in the oil, we're at about medium-high. Saute, we're going to go about, I'd say about 8 to 10 minutes to get these nice and soft. They will continue to cook as we prepare the biryani. This is a couple tablespoons of chopped ginger. Put that in also. I'll start the ginger. So these are sauteing nicely. This is about 5 chopped garlic cloves. Blend in with the aromatics. We have onions, ginger, and garlic sauteing. Alright, so we have let the aromatics go for about 8-9 minutes, so we're going to add in our spices. The first 2 things we're going to add in is things you can't forget to take out. 2 cinnamon sticks and a couple of bay leaves. As always, don't forget to take them out. So, as I mentioned in the opening, instead of using whole spices, grinding that, or cooking them, grinding them, and then using that powder as they cool, I'm just using powder. So we're going to start off with about a tablespoon of ground cloves. Spread it around. Not the same with cardamom. And this is star anise, or star anise. You say anise, I say anise. About a tablespoon of that. It's ground. You can use the whole for the regular spice, but for using just ground. About a quarter tablespoon of cumin. Some black pepper. And a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg powder. A lot of those spices you will find in allspice. So we're going to stir this, combine it, get all these spices to incorporate with the aromatics. Very fragrant. Okay, so this is our chicken that I marinated. And the ingredients of the marinade, it's half a cup of yogurt, a tablespoon of oil, vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of biryani masala, a teaspoon of coriander, half teaspoon of each of cumin, red chili powder, turmeric, nutmeg, pinch of sugar, and some kosher salt. So that was the marinade. So it's a yogurt based, and this is just going to go right in, marinade and all. These are chicken thighs we've cut, and we want these to cook a little bit. They cut them into about 1-inch pieces, bite-sized pieces. All right, now we're going to add 2 chopped tomatoes. We're going to go in. This is minced green chili. And this next is one of the Pakistani ingredients. These are golden sour prunes, and I'll tell you the real name, but I can't read Arabic, so these are prunes. You probably want to make sure you get them pitted. Stir this in. Chicken is cooking nicely. And now we're going to add a cup of water, half a cup of water actually, and bring this to a boil. Shouldn't take that long. Alright, we'll turn this down to simmer, and we'll go for a half an hour. Alexa, set a timer for 1/2 hour. Alright, so we'll be back. Alright, been 30 minutes on a low simmer. I'm going to take out the bay leaves. I'm going to keep the cinnamon stick in. Cinnamon sticks in instead of the bay leaf, because they're going to be much easier to find. So there's a couple more ingredients. We've got some garam masala. We're going to put in about a tablespoon of that. And we'll add a little salt. Stir this. Smells really good. Okay. All right, so we're going to add a little lemon juice. This is half a lemon. We're going to juice. All right. And this is another Pakistani ingredient, Kiora water. It's going to mellow the taste slightly, but a tablespoon of this. Got an interesting smell to it. So we're going to stir this and get ready to move to the next step, which is the steaming or the dum. And I should be pretty good at dum. Alright, this is the final step, and it's going to be the most difficult one because I've never done it before and I have no idea what I'm doing. This is called dum, which is steaming. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our basmati rice, and we cooked it to about 90%. So it's a little al dente, to use an Italian term. So we're going to take about, we've got some oil down in the bottom of this Dutch oven, big pan, and we're going to put the rice down on the base, about half, cover the bottom. All right. Okay. Put the rice to the side. Sprinkle a little bit of garam masala on the rice, a teeny bit. All right. All right. So we're going to add in all of the chicken. It's going to go right on top. All right. Even it down a little bit. Okay. So now we're going to top it with the remaining rice. So half on the rice on the bottom, half the rice on top. And I did test the rice, and it's got a little bit of crunch to it, so it's not completely done. And this is the steaming part, which will steam the rice to perfection, or so they say. All right, remember we still got the cinnamon sticks in there. A little more garam masala on the top of the rice to still sprinkle. Here's the fun part. We'll see how this goes. This is about a tablespoon of whole milk with some food coloring. Go back to our primary color days. This is a combination of yellow and red, which gives us orange. And so we're just going to drizzle this over. And I want to tell you, the red food coloring is pretty potent. So now we're going to sprinkle, this is some chopped cilantro. Okay. Some chopped mint leaves on top. Got some lemon slices. Put those right on. Alright, so now we're going to take some aluminum foil. We're going to seal it tightly as best we can. Alright. Okay. I have a top here somewhere. I'll put the top on just to kind of hold it in place. And we're going to turn to about medium high, and we want to allow their steam to come up. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I can hear it, and you can see some of the steam starting to escape. So now we turn it down all the way to low, and we let it steam, or dum, D-U-M, for 20 minutes. So this is very interesting. It's a dish I've never made before on top of the stove, and I can't see what it's doing, and just taking it for granted that this will work. So we'll see how it turns out. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. So what we're going to do is turn the heat off, and we're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll have the great unveiling. Alright, we've let this steam for another 10 minutes after we turn the heat off. See what we got here. Rice is done. Really good. Well, this is our dinner tonight. So, hope everybody in my family likes it. So thanks so much for watching this collab. It's International Collab. Hashtag Pakistani cuisine. Be sure to check out all the other YouTube chefs who are making Pakistani recipes. We appreciate your support. Appreciate if you like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Yeah, that's good.